Since I was a youngster, I was always talking about, getting buying some commercial property or getting some houses, or, you understand me, just investing like even a barbershop, because, barbershops pay for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Even because that's how the OGs taught me. They taught me that years ago. Take your little money, flip that thing. You know what I'm saying? Invest it in some property, get you a piece of the earth. That's why I said don't buy an $85,000 car before you buy a house. You see, I said that many moons ago. Not 85, bro. Get a car, but not 85,000. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lot of Gouda.
And
That's a down payment. That's a down payment on a house in the South. Or in California too, even if you took 30,000, wow.
You could buy a house in Detroit for 30,000
in real life.
85,000, wow, dude, that's a lot of Gouda.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82music.com. Right here, we got E-40, give you niggas gems. The man's a legend. And even if you not really from the Bay Area or you didn't grow up in that era where, tell me what they got, you might not understand how important he is to the culture. When you talk about these independent artists who are really doing this shit, E-40 was one of those dudes who was really doing this shit. Wendy Day, when I had her on our podcast, she was talking about how E-40 and Too Short were the blueprints that made Master P understand what he can do. Because at the time he was living in Richmond, California before he met Wendy Day, and she helped him get that deal with Universal, that legendary distribution deal. And so he said something, man, that really resonated with me, because I think about this when I'm on a plane. Every time I'm on a plane, I look at all the houses, all the buildings, all the pools, all the parks. And I'll be looking, I'm like, damn, I don't own any of them. And that bothers me because all of that shit is owned by somebody. And they all got some shit and I don't. So when I think about that, yeah, I need an SUV. Yeah, I want an Escalade. Yeah, I want a Range. Why would I buy that? I ain't got no house. But there are a lot of niggas out here who do that shit. Y'all go out here and you buy things that are going to depreciate in value as opposed to get you something that's going to give you security for your family. And I understand it's the nigga urge. Like, you want to stunt. Buying a house isn't as fun as buying a fucking Range. But why in the hell would you buy a Range before you buy a crib? It's about ownership. Everything in this is about ownership. If you don't own nothing, you don't own your life. What is it that you are putting out consistently that you own is going to continue to make you money and continue to make your family money after you're no longer here? These are the things you got to be thinking about. And that's how you got to set your business up. And that's how you're going to consistently make money from your music. Or even when the music stops, you still have cake coming in. If you're an artist that wants to continue to have Gouda, cake, cheese, whatever the fuck you want to call it, coming in after all this is done, click the link in the bio, purchase one of our packages for 60% off right now. I'm out the pond. Y'all stay true.
Everything I done got in my life, I had to take it. I had to make